Siyuan, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. So, talking about peony, and talking about the what I have learned about the peonies. Do you remember all the peonies that we've done in the past 7 months?
Yes, but now you're going to test me on them, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. It was a setup from the start.
I remember back in May, Billy mentioned that in his nursery, the nursery in your background, he has more than 300 of peony varieties, and I was amazed when he mentioned that. But looking back from January till August, I learned so much just by painting them, the variety, the colors, and of course they're all peonies. They have so many similarities, but also to get the colors right, shape right, it's fascinating to me. So without any further ado, let me test you. So in no particular order.
that's not making it even worse. That would be, looking at the leaf, that must be an Ito peony or an intersectional, and I would be guessing that is Garden Treasure, if my memory serves me right.
Excellent, excellent. I think so far this is the only yellow peonies that we have chosen. And I think it was April we introduced this Garden Treasure. I remember we talked about the yellow color in the chat show, and Jens made an arrangement with a cream and yellow rose in combination of those leaves and a grass found in the garden, which was from last year. Do you remember that?
I do. Yen was always he's always very creative and very forward-leading in his ideas, and they always come up amazing.
Yes, definitely. So that was the Garden Treasure. I think in April, just the month just before all the flowers, all the peonies open up, we were looking forward to have a treasure, a garden full treasure there. So that was April Garden Treasure.
Please don't ask me the months, because I know that one's going to trip me up too. So.
Let's see.
Oof. Now that is obviously very dark red. It's a herbaceous, and I'm being drawn back to our trip to the Chelsea Pensioners.
Yes.
And so I'm going for Ruby Velvet on that one.
Excellent. I remember that was a wonderful trip to, all of us went to Royal Hospital Chelsea, and met all the Chelsea pensioners, and we planted but I fell. Yes. And then I painted this Sonoma Velvet Ruby, because I love the redness in this flower, velvety color, and we chose a red one to memorize the fallens, and also the ones sadly passed away during the pandemic.
Oh, I have to fess too that I've actually got that slightly wrong, and that it's actually an intersectional. It's actually an Ito as well. But we actually sent them, after speaking to Rick, the head gardener there, we sent him one of those after we'd been down to add to his collection.
Yes, yeah. So next year we will have more than one red peonies at the hospital flowering.
Well, can I let you in a little secret that since our visit to the Royal Chelsea Pensioners, we discovered through Rick that they basically don't have any peonies apart from the ones that we took down. So as a token of appreciation from us, and we'd like it to be an ongoing thing, each year we go out to Chelsea. At the end of the show, we will leave some of the peonies that we've got for the pensioners to plant.
Yes, we certainly will. And it's a really nice gesture from Binny Plants to leave some beautiful peonies with the hospital. So the legend goes on.
Well, I think for everything that the pensioners have done for us, I think it's only fair that we leave a token of respect and thankfulness to them.
Yes, that's wonderful. Let's do this one.
What is it going to be? What's it going to be?
Ta-da!
Oh, I know what that one is. That is the American Peony Society Peony of the Year. So it's the International Peony of the Year for 2021. Quick rescue there. So that's Ito Hillary.
Excellent, excellent. It's another intersectional peony. I think that was the start of the year that we started this chat show, and we were very excited, and we decided Billy decided to choose this one because it's how popular this flower is nowadays, and it's good to introduce intersectional to the audience. Because traditionally we know tree peonies and herbaceous peonies.
Yeah, the intersectionals are really coming into a force of their own now that people are starting to get to know them and just how amazing a plant they are. They're just going from strength to strength at the moment.
Yes, yes. So since we're on this topic and we have been talking about intersectional peonies, so could you give us a bit more information of what is intersectional peonies?
Well, the intersectional peonies is really a bit of a holy grail of the peony world, because for a long, long time, they had been trying to hybridize herbaceous peonies, obviously the ones that die down for the winter and disappear, and the tree peonies, which have the tree-like structure during the winter months. They tried for years and years and years unsuccessfully until Professor Ito in Japan cracked the secret to it, which is still a slight mystery. The sad thing is that Professor Ito never actually got to see his peonies bloom. He unfortunately died before he got to see them bloom, but they have now been a huge success. So the big advantage is that you get a smaller plant than a tree peony, but it has the tree peony woody stems. So you get a plant that erupts out of the ground in the spring, same as the herbaceous peony, has these amazing coloured buds. They can be deep reds, they can be slightly pink, but they just erupt out of this crown that comes out of the soil in the spring. They get up to about 3.5 feet or so tall. And then the best thing out of the whole plant is the fact that they carry a huge number of blooms. I know Billy at Binny Plants has counted anywhere between sort of 80 and 90 blooms on a plant. And the thing is too, they don't need staking because they've got very woody stems. They will handle wind, rain, and still hold themselves upright. The other advantage is that after the flowers have gone, they still create a nice neat bush. The leaves look really healthy, good for sort of mid to back of the border. So they still give a nice bit of structure, and then at the end of the summer, you actually cut them right to the ground, the same as you would an herbaceous peony. So they're incredibly strong growing, very healthy, very vigorous, and just an all-round great plant.
Excellent. That's really good information.